So, one of the most intriguing questions in college football will go unanswered for another day. A question that, though it seems like it has an easy answer, was one that was declined to be answered just earlier, and that is, who will the starting quarterback of the Oklahoma Sooners be moving forward? Y'all know the drill. I want to hear from you. Hop down to the comments. Let me know, do you think that the starting quarterback will be Spencer Rattler, or do you think Caleb Williams has secured the job? And let me know why. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoy this content, be sure to like and comment down below. Those interactions, though small, are massive to content creators such as myself. But with all that being said, let's get into this, and this is one of the most intriguing conversation pieces of the college football season thus far. Spencer Rattler is a very talented quarterback, but things haven't been clicking in the manner many expected for the entirety of this season. In fact, Oklahoma's offense would show flashes of the offense we've become so accustomed to, but it was never able to really put it together for 4 quarters. And the early portions of Saturday's game were no exceptions. And we saw a familiar sight. We saw the same thing last year in Lincoln Riley pulling Spencer Rattler to send a message. However, this year ended with a different result, because last year Spencer was ultimately put back into the game, having received the message, leading them to victory, and going down the stretch having a really solid season. This year, however, 5-star quarterback Caleb Williams came in relief of Spencer Rattler, not only won them the game, had a outstanding performance doing so, but the team also responded to him, and it was palpable. It was palpable how the team responded and the difference in what they were doing, how they were doing it with Spencer as compared to Caleb Williams. Spencer, like I said, is a very talented quarterback, but it's always tough when you can visually see your team respond to one individual over another. And let's be 100% honest, that is a criteria in deciding who your starting quarterback will be. Because even though experience is big, the way your team responds to an individual is ultimately part of the battle. We've heard great quarterback coaches of the past talk about this, that the way the team responds to your quarterback is huge because that's an area that the quarterback coach and the head coach can't touch. They have no effect over how the other individuals in that huddle will look to that guy, how they will respond to that guy. It's completely out of their control. But we saw Saturday that Sooners team really respond in a positive manner to Caleb Williams. And that begs the question, who gets the job going forward? When Lincoln Riley was asked, he declined to answer, saying both of these individuals did things on Saturday to put us in positions to win. Both of these individuals are people we think we can play winning football with. But at the end of the day, like the famous quote says, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. And granted, Oklahoma does have 2 talented quarterbacks, so at the end of the day, they do have someone who's talented either way. But I would be absolutely shocked if the answer wasn't Caleb Williams. When you just look at how everything went down, let's say, for argument's sake, that the answer is Spencer Rattler. Now Rattler is going to be thinking every time something goes wrong, is this the time Caleb comes in? I don't think that's going to be an environment that lends itself for him to be able to flourish, especially when he saw how Caleb Williams came in and won that game for the Oklahoma Sooners. That's going to be something on the back of his mind, and I'd have to wonder how that will affect his play. Because it's one thing to have someone who's talented behind you, who's pushing you every day in practice. It's an entirely different thing when that is displayed on national TV and the world sees that that individual just went out there and won a football game. That's going to be something very interesting. And Caleb Williams is a true freshman. He has time. He may not have the experience of Rattler, but he went in there and provided this Oklahoma offense with another level that they did not have. Oklahoma has struggled running the football, and we saw his mobility be able to add another layer into the wrinkle of Oklahoma's offense. Oklahoma's offensive line has been a question mark, but the mobility of Caleb Williams allows it to be alleviated in the slightest way. His ability to be able to escape the pocket takes a bit of the pressure off the offensive line and really expands what they're able to do thereafter. It's because of that reason I would have to imagine that Caleb Williams is the starter from here on out. But who knows? At the end of the day, Lincoln Riley has a situation where he has 2 guys that he is at least saying to the media he has faith in. And in my opinion, even though I think he is sincere in saying that, he had faith in one guy to go out there and ultimately finish that game over the other, and that was Caleb Williams. And because of that, I'm very interested in hearing from you. Once again, be sure to stop in the live stream at 5:30 this afternoon. We're going to be talking about this, about the whole weekend of college football with great guests. You don't want to miss it. We would love to have you there. And also be sure to stop down to the comments and let me know who you think is going to win this starting job for the Sooners. Let me know. That's it. See ya.